In Night City, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups. The Corpos who pull the strings of the corrupt system, and the Choombas who fight for their lives running the streets. These are their stories.
Well, hello everyone. Some call me Swamp Swimmer. Some call me Kenyan. Some call me Dad. I have a son. But tonight, you can call me GM or GM. GM, we are playing Cyberpunk Red, our Talsorian cyberpunk tabletop role-playing game in the dark future. And it's been a few weeks, but we're back and we're excited to be here. Just if anyone's watching, you know, the regular stuff, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Maybe put a comment. If you like what you're watching, look at all the socials down in the description of this video. We'd greatly appreciate it. But not to harp on that too much, let's get to our team of players. Welcome back. How you been? I'm excited to be here. Well, first of all, right now in New York City, it is blistering hot. Oh, it was over 100 today in humidity. Yeah, it sucked.
You get it now, we get it later.
Up where I am in the city, they have popped the hydrants.
Yes.
It's so bad. It's so bad they've like opened up the hydrants and are just letting the water spray cool down the blocks.
That's crazy.
It's rough. But we're gonna do our regular thing here. We are gonna talk about what you drinking. Then we're going to talk about the movie we all watched, the crowd pleaser, the classic, the Luc Besson's The Fifth Element. Oh, what a movie. What a movie. And then this is a quote-unquote downtime episode. We tried to do a quote-unquote downtime episode last time, but, you know, we went off on some crazy tangents. But now we know where everyone's sleeping, so we can go through, you know, paying your monthly expenses, food, rent, and then we can talk about hustles. We could talk about going to the market and buying stuff. But first, I will start out here. I just like this. I just like this. 99% of the time when I go choose a beer from my local beer store, it's how cool is the label, and I thought this one was cool. It's called Fresh to Death from Aurora Brewing Company.
Where?
Fresh to Death.
Aurora.
Is this Aurora, Colorado, or Aurora somewhere else? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't find it on the label.
Illinois.
Aurora, and like there's probably 15 different Auroras. This is King Ferry, New York. It's in New York State somewhere. This is a New England style IPA, double IPA, dry hop with Citra and Mosaic hops. Oh.
All right, I'm back on board. It's New England style.
Good. Do that. Ooh, it's piney. I could smell the piney.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay. I'm gonna give my brief little. I think we can safely say this is a 5 out of 5. Multi-pass Choombas for the group, right? Like no one's gonna downvote this movie, I hope. But I just want to point out, like, my.
Well, now that you said it.
Definitely my key moments. First of all, I realized after watching this again, like, of course I've watched this as a younger man. Chris Tucker is so good in this movie. Like, so good. It's crazy how good he is.
Amazing.
Yeah. And then I realized probably my favorite part of the movie is, like, not a big moment. It's the taxi chase scene in the city when Lilu falls into the taxi cab and then Bruce Willis, does the fly through the city, and the song that's playing at that time is like this song I just loved, and it's by this Egyptian singer, and he's singing in Arabic. It's like freaking an amazing song too. This movie's amazing. It's amazing. I don't know what else to say. Let's jump to. I'm just gonna guess. Mango. We never go with you first. Mango. What you drinking? What'd you think of the movie? 5 out of 5.
Well, now, if you're gonna force it down my, down. No, it is. I watched it the day after we last played, and all the details are fuzzy, but I went down this fun rabbit hole of learning about all of the other production elements about this film, and I'm trying to find those notes that I wrote down now.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, it was the Chris Tucker role was written for Prince, but he didn't want it. And so Chris Tucker took it off. Like how mind-blowing is that?
That would have been awesome.
This really all began when I found out that the film was French. That's really where I began. I was like, this is a French film?
Square one.
Square one. You're telling me a Frenchman made this? and then that just sort of like started unraveling my worldview. I'm kidding, but it was super sort of fun to read about all of the little things. First off, I did forget that Gary Oldman was in it somehow. Once again,
amazing
just showing up and me just flailing in the back. What else did I write down? Oh yeah, apparently there were like apparently 1,000 outfits designed for this by actual designer Jean-Paul Gaultier. Like
really?
Like apparently Jean-Paul Gaultier was involved in outfits for this. And there was like 1,000+ outfits, some of which apparently might still be in circulation. It's unclear. But I thought that was super interesting that like that it's not just this like film sci-fi element impact, it's also the other, it's broken out of containment, for lack of better term.
It's definitely part of like pop like lore, mythos, like what do you want to call it? It's reached that level of like craziness.
Exactly. And then the other thing that stuck out to me, along with Prince being the original choice for Chris Tucker's role, Bruce Willis was supposed to be Dallas was originally supposed to be Mel Gibson.
Really?
Which I think was a really fun fact.
That would have ruined
it. That absolutely. I'm not. So to be fair, I'm not sure Prince could have pulled it off as well as Chris Tucker did.
Absolutely.
Hand to God, Prince he can do anything. Prince. Ooh, we miss you, Prince.
Not now. But...
Well, you don't know what he's doing now.
Pretty sure I know.
I'd have to see it. We got what we got, and I don't want to change anything. So,
other fun facts that I learned through my reading about the production of this film: multipass was apparently, or might be, an improvised line by Mila Jovovich. I did not know that. That was not scripted. That just came up and became a thing. The taxi chase scene, important.
Oh, yeah. The
taxi chase scene apparently was at the time a record for the number of shots used for a non-all CGI sequence at 1,200 FX shots.
Oh, that was my other comment I was gonna make. Like, I'm watching it, the CGI holds up. It really does.
Yeah. Because a lot of it is actually just like practical effects and good cinematography.
Yeah.
So, good. Go for them. Go for them.
Bagger Ives giving a bad face.
What the fuck is practical, actual? Wait.
In-camera effects?
I think they did in-camera effects, or like not all CGI, as in like it wasn't entirely a CGI effect thing.
You mean they weren't just dancing in front of a green screen like a Star Wars?
It wasn't. It wasn't the prequels. It wasn't the prequels.
And then the only other thing that I wrote down was that apparently that there was actually a language invented for this film.
Yeah.
With 400 words.
I feel like that's almost
I learned that
cliche
too.
nowadays. Like
everyone hires a linguist and makes up the language. Although
it's almost cliche.
But this is from 1997. I feel like that's not from that era. I don't know if people were inventing languages back then. I thought it was too nerdy.
Well,
but I don't know.
mean,
well, the first one's
Tolkien.
Yeah, I was
Tolkien.
gonna
Yeah, the
say-
first one's
Well,
Tolkien.
J.R. Tolkien.
yeah,
But
Tolkien
Tolkien-
invented a language back in what was it, 60s?
Yeah.
I think it was
60s.
before that.
Wait,
It's like the 30s, 20s,
30s?
20s,
Yeah,
Man.
Bucky
Well,
Barnes actually
30s,
has read The
30s.
Hobbit when it came out in the Marvel.
30s. Because Lord of the Rings is written after World War One, so
37.
it has to. Yeah,
37.
because
That's
he
when
wrote it
the
Okay,
Hobbit
what's the
was
final- what-
published.
We're going down forks in the road. What's the final decision?
5 out of 5. Can't go
Yeah.
wrong.
You can't do
Can't
it.
go wrong.
I was
You know, I'm
goading.
gonna
I'm
give it-
goading
I'm
you
gonna-
guys to not give a
I'm
5
gonna-
out of 5, but you can't.
I'm gonna give it a 1200 out of 5.
Oh.
One for
See,
every
there
shot.
you go. He didn't give it a 5 out of 5, so
Ooh,
joke's on you.
technically correct.
Mazer, what you drinking? What'd you think of the movie?
Yeah, one of my all-time favorites. Old Milwaukee.
Old
And-
Milwaukee. Yes.
Unleash the beast.
Yeah.
That'd be
So I mean, yeah, movie's one of my all-time favorites. Something like, can I make a ZF1? I have the skills.
Yeah, the gun that does like everything, the net, that's a great scene. Oh,
Oh yeah.
That was one of my
Real
notes that I
killer
wrote
would've,
down. Mango.
asked
Don't
about
press
the
the red
big red button on the bottom of the gun.
Oh, that's what I need. Yeah, you're so right.
Yeah. I also like the economy, like the super small apartment, but like all the little features, like stuff popping on the walls and dropping down, and
the retractable bed that
was
rewraps
fucking-
itself in saran wrap.
the ceiling dropping gun rack.
Oh, and I forgot of the guy who tries to rob him on his front
Oh,
door.
yeah, that's probably my
the
favorite
money!
scene. That is probably my favorite scene because
Oh,
of
that's so
just the calm that Corbin is, and like the way he talks the guy into.
Yeah.
I assume he's actually talking him into like disabling the gun, not actively loading it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like just the way he does it and just takes control of the situation, it's great.
So good.
Yeah.
Also, isn't Luke Perry in this movie very randomly?
He is right at the beginning.
Yeah, I know.
Where?
He's the
Right at the beginning.
archaeologist's assistant in the first scene of the
Yep.
movie.
He's doing this.
That's Luke Perry.
He's doing the sketch. Yeah.
Oh.
Billy.
Huh.
Aziz,
Light.
light. Ah, thank you, Aziz. Any other favorite moments?
I mean, the fight scene on the cruise ship's pretty amazing. Who gets the or I forget the sneaky ugly guys.
So what's your rating?
Oh, obviously like 5 out of 5. I mean, this is a classic stands on its own, regardless of genre.
Okay, Twilight. What you drinking? And just favorite just rattle off your favorite moments from the movie.
Sure. So I've got the Lychee Hime
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a good
Is this number
correct.
3 out of 4 you have? I think it's the third time I think that.
So it is the third one I've drunk on stream.
Yes.
It is 6 of 8.
Okay, there you go.
I did buy 2 4-packs.
That was crunchy. That was crunchy. It tastes good. Feels good.
Delicious. I love sours. Let's see. Do you identify as human? No, I am a meat popsicle.
Negative. I am a meat popsicle. What a great line. Who thinks of that?
So good. So good. I love almost all of Ruby Rod's off camera or like off
Out of character.
Essentially like out of character. Like he's not.
When his show is off.
Yeah, he's not. On his show.
When he's not performing.
So, like, yeah, that's the word I couldn't think of. Performing. So like, immediately after the first time, him and Corbin meet, the show ends, and then like he's still pseudo performing because it's in front of somebody who may be a fan, but then like just the way he admonishes Corbin for his performance, it was just great. And then like at the very end, when like he doesn't have any matches or anything, to for the Firestone, like the word spaghetti that comes out of his mouth during that is just choice.
Oh, so good. So dare I ask what you rate this film?
Oh, it's gotta be, I don't know, what's
I mean, the
a
question
larger
is
number
this...
than Mango gave it.
I mean, it's a great movie because it's a great movie, but is it a true cyberpunk movie?
Oh yeah, I would say
definitely.
so. Yeah. I would say
I
so.
think it ventures into the sci-fi, but
Well, I mean,
Aren't those sort of in the same genre?
yeah, like they're in the same ballpark.
Like you don't have
Cyberpunk
sci-fi.
and sci-fi, right?
Or
Like
you don't have
it's-
cyberpunk without sci-fi.
yeah, I mean,
yeah, for the most part.
all cyberpunk is sci-fi, but not all sci-fi is cyberpunk.
Yes.
I like the sound of that. Cyberpunk is like, hey, let's make sci-fi. Oh wow, but it really sucks. Like you hate it. You hate being here. Wow,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it's the dystopian sci-fi.
Give me
Right.
$45 to not get shot in the leg right now. I only have 25.
Yeah, I mean, if we spent more time in 1000 block, it would definitely feel more sci-fi. We just didn't spend a whole lot of time there.
Yeah.
Okay, Bag O Rag. What you consuming, and what do you think of the movie?
No pot for me tonight because I'm a little low on dinero, so whatever. I needed a tea break anyway. Tonight I am drinking vintage Diet Coke.
Diet Coke?
Let me just.
Do you have the ones with the name on them, like bro or homie?
God, I
he
fucking
had
hate
a
those.
case of them that just said partner, and I would always want to just like talk like a cowboy to my wife. Here you go, partner.
So, like, I hate them because most of the, names on there are masculine centric. Dude, bro. Like,
Yeah.
True.
Gotcha.
True.
there's one female, and there's
Oh, that's too bad.
maybe two non-binary ones.
Oh, we need more of those. I just
I
want
want-
women to not have any rights.
I want one that's boy but BOI.
How about BOYE? Boy.
Hear me out, lads.
But still, like that, I have the same problem with those. I mean, okay, maybe BOI is that's really funny, so I'll maybe let that one slide. But like, there's one female-centric one. Come on, do better.
I hope you're listening, Coca-Cola.
Damn it, Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
We'll never get that Coca-Cola sponsorship.
Bagrag, what are your moments from the movie?
I mean, the freaky evil sludge planet thing at the beginning. That shit is always cool. I love me some space, naval, combat, whatever. At one point they said marker lights, and I was like, hey, that's a Tau thing. For the greater good, baby. Apparently there's a sport called laser ball in this movie, and I want to know what the fuck that is.
Oh, where was that?
Oh yeah.
I was one of the people. They were either on the ship as like Ruby Rod's like, oh, laser ball.
Yeah, I think it was an audience member.
Yeah, we were at the opera.
Yeah.
Fuck me. That's what I get for wearing sunglasses in a dark room.
Yeah. Here we have Roy Von
let's see.
Roy Von
Oh.
Bacon, King of Laser Ball.
Yeah, I want to know what laser ball's all about. Is it like rollerball? Am I gonna see dead guys? I want it. Give me
Well,
blood.
You're gonna start out seeing live guys. Whether or not they remain as such.
Let's see.
All right.
It's all up to the lasers.
The chase was like an average car ride with me,
Oh God.
where Lilu falls in. That's my commute, I guess. At one point, they referred to Lilu as the ultimate warrior, and I could only think of the wrestler. Like, load the rocket fuel for your destruction, multi-pass. Let's see, what else do I have? There's lots of orange in this movie, which I'm totally down for. I'm in an orange phase of my life right now. I really dig the color orange.
I feel like this movie came out at a very weird time for color space, because it was right before everything went shit brown, because that was HD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one step away from that is orange.
Oh, my top 3 characters that I would want to be in this production. In no particular order, Ruby Rod, obviously. He's the like general guy that gets shoved into the freezer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking hilarious.
what's his
And it has something with an M. And number 3, Mr. Kim, the noodle guy.
Mr. Kim was great.
Dream job.
you are
fucking
fired.
Well, hey, at least I got lunch. That's a good way to look at it, man. I would absolutely take shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of notes for this game, for this one. Oh, the literal bug in the president's office, hilarious.
Oh, when he slams
It
the
was
bug
a-
down, the guy's like, ah!
It was a cockroach that had a very obvious friggin' satellite dish antenna system sticking out of it. Like, come
Yeah, but
on.
It's like a bug in the room, and then
General
it's a literal
Monroe.
bug. Monroe. Oh my god, so funny. Oh,
Also,
man.
great casting for the president of the universe
yeah.
is
Debo?
Debo from Friday. Fantastic.
What presidency? Oh, you're
Tommy
right.
Lister Jr.
Zeus.
Okay, what Bagarag? Not to peer
4.5
pressure you.
out of 5.
Oh, you would, wouldn't you? You would.
I would. I have, and I will do it again.
All right.
4.5
So we hit-
passes out of 5.
I had previous to the stream, I had picked our next pick like minutes before we started this. I've already second guessed myself. Do you guys want you want campy, or do you want like left field?
Campy's not left field.
No, like something really strange or campy fun.
Which one's going to make me more miserable?
Probably the out of left field.
Left field.
Left field, then.
I'll go for the left field.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Okay, that decides it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Our next movie we're going to watch from 1999, starring Jude Law, surprisingly for our another movie we have Jude Law in. Directed by famous body horror director David Cronenberg.
Oh no.
This is Existenz.
Is that the one with the fucking tooth gun?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually do need to know that, because if there is actually something involving a tooth gun in this movie, I will not be watching it.
Oh, it's like a video
I have
game.
not
but
watched
it's-
this.
You can watch
I
it
have
like a
not
super
watched
cut or
this
something.
movie myself, but it shows up on almost all of the Cyberpunk internet list movies out there.
Oh, Swampy, why did you do this to me?
So you had me at body horror as a hard no. Remember, I had to turn off.
I know. I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I'm expanding your horizons.
No. No,
Okay.
you're not.
I'll give you you have to at least try it, or watch the trailer at least.
I'll watch the trailer, and from
If-
there I'll
if
make
you
a
Get you some,
decide-
like,
If you
quality
decide it's a
clips.
hard no, for you, then you get the campy choice.
It will be hard. No, just
I mean, isn't everybody eventually going to get the campy choice?
Maybe we'll just do two movies. Who knows? The campy choice, 1987's, starring
Jeez.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Running Man.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so
It just
Definitely classic.
honor code here. You have to at least give Existenz a chance, a real honest try.
as I said, I will watch the trailer, and that will determine whether or not I actually give the real movie a try.
I have
do
actually-
not do well
We'll figure
with-
it out.
Certain types of any sort of horror-esque anything I cannot do.
I don't think it's really horror.
Period.
Like David Cronenberg it's like his
No.
thing is body
Well,
horror.
right, but
It's
right.
body horror,
The
yeah.
problem
I don't think
is-
it's horror. It's body horror. Totally
It's a
different.
difference.
Yeah. No.
It's not a
There's
gun.
not.
It's a handgun.
It's not spooky. It's like
Scary.
eepy.
It just makes you sad inside.
Oh, I don't need a movie for that. I just gotta not take my medication
I
for a
spent
day
a-
or two.
I spent a long time sad inside. I'm good on
Oh.
that, thank you.
All right.
I've seen Existenz recently this year,
Really?
so I will be watching Running just entirely separately with some other friends. It is exactly the kind of movie that one should schedule a drinking game with, is what I'll say. If you go down that road.
All right. Twilight, watch
Any
the
rules
trailer,
on top of your head?
and we'll see what happens next time we meet. Whew.
I'll have notes on both films. I'll bring all my notes.
All the notes. The Running Man, though. Oh, what a great movie.
Speaking of
Let's.
Arnold, though, Total Recall would be a good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fine,
Yes.
but it's got to be the
I
Colin
feel
Farrell
like-
one.
Do you guys, I think we
actually
should
didn't mind that
get a
one.
pattern going of obscure crowd pleaser.
Ooh, I just thought of another one that I
There's
may or
so
may
many.
not be able
There's
to
so
watch. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Ooh.
Man,
That is a
you really want
fantastic
this
movie.
bad.
One of my favorites. I guess it is Cyberpunk. Yeah, that's a good choice.
The problem is I don't know that I can actually watch it. I've seen it before, so like I can give my thoughts on it, but suffice to say, bad
It's,
old relationship.
Yeah,
Not something I haven't watched it in like 10 years at least, probably longer.
That's for a future session. Let's stick with what we got now. Existenz or The Running Man. Existenz, I think, is on Prime, and The Running Man's on like Pluto. Okay.
There's also YouTube, so.
Yeah, there's a YouTube link in the chat.
There you go.
The private group chat.
The private chat.
Ooh,
We
you
need to
could
get
be
back
in
to
this
our
group chat.
actual game. We need to get to our actual game.
What?
Last we left off, the four people were hired to spend a month in Woodland Park to quote unquote get on the good side of the locals, so that the Forlorn Hope can move in and like have a good connection with the community right off the bat. You guys all went there. You successfully got the Graph 3 back to Jack Skorkowski, and then he left. And then you went around town just doing stuff. You met a crazy pot shop lady who pulled a gun on you, and none of you really appreciated it. Then you went into True Glide Productions, which is a adult film production company as well as a roller derby team. And they told you that there is a game in 2 days where they need an opponent. And basically everyone promised to do it except for Twilight. And then...
Or me. I wasn't there. I was asleep.
Oh, true. And then...
I was asleep for all of this nonsense.
Bagarag went to the building with the stars and moon neon on the top of it. And your friend Bon Jean, who used to work for you at the radio station, gave you a room to stay in there for free.
Yeah, baby.
And then I can't remember where everyone else ended up, but you guys are in Woodland Park somewhere, finding a place to stay, if I remember correctly. Mazer and Mango, where'd you guys end up sleeping? Oh, and then Twilight got an apartment in the Star and Moon building, a one-bedroom apartment.
The referral from the ring, right?
The True Glide guy was excited that we were repping a rollerball team and told us to go across the street to the hotel.
Oh, to the Cube Hotel. To the Cube Hotel, and you got a discount.
Yeah, and tell them that he sent us. And they'll give us
Mr.
like
Slippery. Mr. Dick Slippery.
Mr. Dick Slippery sent that we're part of, the week's festivities or whatever. Fuckstivities. Oh my.
Okay, so let's start with you've all been stabilized, so healing we're good. Let's all of us pay our living expenses.
Okay.
If you want, you can do this for the month. Or you can break it up into weeks. Remember, you're going to be here for 4 weeks.
Probably just do everything now.
But aren't we supposed to also try and make good with people for a month? That feels like we should be stable and be in one spot the whole time, right?
Like the grandma.
How much were we getting
the
for...
grandma.
It was 2,000 for the whole month.
Oh,
Okay.
is that for
the
all
team.
of the team?
I believe.
Yeah.
No, it's for each of you. It's 500 hours a week. 500 eddies a week.
580 a week.
I'll
Okay,
check that in
sure.
a second.
No.
God
But
damn.
first, let's talk about food. Your food you want to eat.
Crab goulash.
Crab goulash.
Crab kibble.
Only crab
Crab juice kibble. Crab juice kibble. So if you want to just go with kibble, that's 100 EBs for the month. For housing, let's see here. Bagarag got a free stay. Mango and Mazer, the Cube Hotel is going to cost you 500 eddies for the month.
Oh,
How about the discount?
Oh, with the
With the
discount, sorry,
discount?
400 eddies.
480 a month for the
25%
month.
discount. 25% discount.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Twilight for the Cube Hotel. I'm sorry, no, the studio apartment, which is 1,500. You're splitting in half with Penny.
Yep. So
750.
750. Okay.
So please subtract that from your. So yeah, 100. If you want to do kibble, it's 100 EBs for the food for the month, and then the cost for where to stay. Those are your expenses. Now
Okay.
we're gonna play
I
this kind of
didn't
fast
add
and loose.
the 2,000 from.
Oh, let me check on how much they're giving you. I just want to make sure I give you the right number. I might have been over saying that number there. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Yeah, 500 eddies per week, 2,000 total.
Okay. Then I'm going to add 2,000 and then subtract 750.
And then as far as time-wise, remember you need 7 days, like a week, to do a hustle. So in theory, in this time period, you could do 4 hustles if you want. That's like going out and getting money. Things to remember. 2 nights from now is the roller derby game. You do need some practice. You do need to get equipment. Actually, Bagarag has. And a fourth
And we
player.
might need a 4th player?
You might need to recruit a 4th player.
Maybe you
do
can
need to
convince
recruit a fourth
Twilight. I don't
player.
know.
No,
Doubt it.
you won't be able to.
The other
go
thing to
down to
remember,
Not
Twilight, 1 day from now, you have a meeting at the top of the Tokyo Hotel.
Yep.
That you did privately, no one else knows about. And then on top of that, you can go.
the hotel tomorrow.
You could go shopping if you want also. And remember, every day you rest, which is essentially not hustling, anything not hustling, you heal your body stat back. And you could go and pay money at Lisa Valley Girl's place
St. Barbara's.
and heal double every day. So think about that for a second. Let me know what you want to do. This is.
I know what I want to do.
Oh. Then it's basically the next day. The day afterwards, where Twilight, you're having the meeting at the Tokyo Hotel in the evening. What would all y'all like to do?
Did I remember properly? Did Marianne want us to set up a night market in that area? Or
She
was
did
that
not
something
ask
I-
that, but you could.
Oh, I would like to. I guess that would be
Yeah.
part of my hustle or something.
Yeah, that'll probably be hustle.
Hustling.
That makes the most sense.
Get a little night market action going. Call in some of the Inaru family. Let's get everybody
Yep.
making some money. Commerce greases the wheels, baby.
Okay, let's look at the Fixer's special abilities here. I just want to get a grasp on what we're doing here. What would everyone else like to do on this first day? Or you could even say a chunk of days that you want to heal up.
How much do we heal per day? Our body stat?
Or body stat.
Yeah. I'll spend a day healing.
I will need.
Where are you?
Okay, I need to look up.
Oh my goodness, so many rules to consider. There we go.
Ooh, we're gonna be in rollerball soon. We might want to heal up sooner rather than later.
Yep.
There we go. Netrunner, solo, medtech, exec. Where are you?
I'm in a back alley somewhere, maybe.
That
Fixer, here we go. Contacts, reach, haggle. I don't know. I don't see any rules here about doing your own night market, but I feel like that will be a hustle.
Okay.
okay, so that did automatically.
So
take
we're just gonna role play that. We're gonna roll you a hustle, and then but that's gonna be like a 7-day block of time. So it's not gonna all happen in this next day.
That's fine. Fixers are all about laying groundwork. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not good at this in real life.
Okay. Have a full 7 days of time. You can work to earn the extra EBs. You can start at the outcome by rolling a d6.
Would you like me to roll that, or do you want to do it?
Yes, please. You can roll that.
Oh, sweet. Is that good?
Not go through? Oh, bag of rag there 5 seconds ago. 6. Ooh, a big old 6.
Yeah, baby.
Brought in a rare, illegal, or very hard to get item for a client. You are rank 1 through 4. You get 300 EBs for this.
Ooh.
Oh, and I'm sorry, we completely skipped over your experience. So remember, all of you got the experience. I don't know if you decided in the downtime and in between episodes here what you were doing with your experience, but that's something to think about. All right, give me like what do you want your night market to look like?
I don't know. I mostly am trying to pad out a space for the family to come in and can make a little money.
Okay, let's go to the map here. Let's go to the map.
Oh damn! I had some names set up too. I remember where the hell I wrote them.
So, over the next day, you start talking to Bon John about your idea to open a night market and bring the Anaru clan into Woodland Park. And you hear in your conversations with Bon, he says the Anaru. They are not there is already a group of these people here. They are not nice. They are coming. They've recently caused trouble in the neighborhood. I do not trust these island people.
Hey, aren't you from an island?
I'm sorry. Paris is not an island.
Isn't most of it taken over by water ever since
Actually,
the ice caps?
he's probably French Canadian, to be honest. But
Oh, that's better, worse, different.
Worse.
Look, man. What do you remember about these troublemakers? Because I think I might know who you're talking about, and they're not the same guys I'm talking about.
yes, over the past few weeks, this clan of water warriors who have come into Woodland Park, they have been causing trouble. There have been thefts. Many of the residents of Woodland Park do not like this group. I believe they are led by someone named Poe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, guys I'm talking about are not those guys. Different group of guys. Same family, but those guys made a huge mistake. And that's why they're not part of the family anymore.
Give me a persuasion check.
No, just do it. Perception. No, that's social skills. Persuasion.
My friend, if you trust these people, what kind of vehicles do they have? Do they need to stay right where? If they have only a few vehicles, I can offer them my yard here. As you can see, he is in this parking lot right here next to the Star and Moon building.
Well, I don't know
I am
specifics yet.
how you say, I am a little wary
Cautious.
of this group. But if you Bagarag, I trust you. If you say they are good people, I will give them a chance.
They were good enough to take me in when I was not exactly in the best of shape. And one of my boys, Mazer, he's good people. And they're his family, I trust them.
All right. So you can bring in the Inaru clan.
Nice.
He says, but let me ask you one small favor for the consideration of what I'm going to do for you. You know the storage container group that is behind my building that I manage?
Mm-hmm.
Over here, there's these storage containers here. There is some group that has moved in there. I do not know what they are doing exactly. If you go there, you find out what they are doing, and bring me this information. I will help you with Zinaru.
Nice. I could agree to that. I thought you were going to ask for a percentage. Ha ha!
Handshake deal done.
Nice.
Mazer, what are you doing?
First I heal. Also, I spent my primal doses, which allow me to apply dose as an action, and it's equal to the body plus will. It can only be used like once per day or something like that. So,
Okay.
healing potions.
But it's a one
Make
use.
some of those.
And it's expended, right? It goes away after you use it.
There's a one use per. Yeah, it's 200 EB per dose, so not exactly cheap, but handy when you need it.
Mango, what are you doing?
All right, we have 2 days till the roller derby. Is that right?
2 days until the roller
Rollerball?
derby.
I am going to. Ooh, do we have a confirmed fourth, or we have any efforts to recruit one?
You have not made any efforts yet.
Okay,
I
am
still
going.
don't know about this, by the way.
Wait, didn't you get the group text?
My phone's off.
Remember, we live in a cyberpunk future where we all have cell phones. You just call each other. It's easy.
Oh man, I called you. Did you not pick up?
Sorry, I don't answer my phone during business hours. What's going on?
How you feel about rollerball?
What the fuck is rollerball?
We are the rollerballs.
Wait, like that old James Caan movie?
Yeah. I don't know who Khan is, but sure.
He's that guy from Star Trek. James Caan. Never mind. I mean, have you ever played before?
I feel like I wasn't. One of us is a fan of. No, one of us is a fan of the Pourne identity. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was Mazer.
I think that makes me the fan.
You just accidentally did a great porn spoof name. Instead of the Born identity, it's the Porn identity.
Hell yeah.
I've barely been paying attention to this conversation. I came back at the absolute worst best time.
There's a porno
But
studio.
That is 100% the name of the movie that, like, you know,
That is what that's
that
what
Dick
Slippery
Slippery
stars in.
became famous on with.
Yeah, he was the porn. He was in the Porn Identity.
I've
Yes.
seen that one.
Wait, what? There's
Okay.
a sequel, right? The Porn Ultimatum. Then does that?
Oh my god, it's
equal-
Jason Porn. Yeah, I know that one. Okay. Oh, that guy. He likes rollerball? Really?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, he's actually his passion is actually rollerball, and the porn is just to pay the bills.
Oh.
The Porn
Same old
Identity.
top story. Feel ya.
The porn supremacy.
The porn
Ultimatum,
supremacy.
and the porn legacy are his. You know that whole franchise. You know
Oh yeah, the last one Jeremy Renner was in. It was weird.
took a weird turn.
I love this.
Uh,
I love this deep dive into the genre, the culture of this neighborhood, the porn, the porn franchise, the porn identities. Whew. Okay.
I'm a big fan of the porn supremacy. Honestly, a big, rare sequel that beats the original.
Oh man, right? Beats off the original.
Hey. Anyways, we're gonna try. He asked us if we wanted to play some rollerball, and we need a team of 4.
You already said yes.
Yeah.
You're not a fan of rollerball, Bagarang?
I am a, if I may be so bold, I am a fan of a little more heads up than. How many days we got?
2.
Two fucking days.
Hear me out. 20% off rent for the month.
How do I get 20% off of 0?
Oh no, 20% for me and Mazer. So really, it's 40% when you think about it.
Are
That's
you guys having the same?
That doesn't add
that's
up.
not how
doesn't
that
add up.
works, but
You're not really a numbers guy, are you? You leave the numbers to me. You're fine. Okay, I'll try it. Oh my god. Shoot the law. I will do my best to pull some strings. See what I can do. You think Twilight would be into it?
Yeah, that's our problem.
Sorry. No, that was real. I regretted having it escape my lips.
I was wondering at this point. I feel like I know about your night market yet separately. Like, is that a thing that's established yet, or is
I'd
that
like
not?
to imagine
not been
that
established
this
yet.
phone call is happening like right after I get done with the Highway Star, as I'm going to refer to him now, Mr. RV Man, Bon Jean.
Bon
Voyage.
Okay.
You know,
curiosity got the better of me. I had to look it up. Apparently, it does exist. If you were to look at
The porn identity?
Yes, apparently it does exist.
So does what we're doing now kind of copyright infringement then?
It is technically.
Only if we try to sell it. So.
Only if we try to sell it.
oh, that's true. We just donate it for free and ask for like donations.
Donations.
That's true. We could
Do you want to
Anyway,
include a
sorry.
clip, Creative Commons license?
This is fair use under laws of satire and parody. Okay, I'll try and find us a 4th player.
Yeah, I'll put up some flyers.
Okay, that might work.
Where it's 2 days to go. I don't know. Maybe there's a rollerball savant amongst the neighborhood.
But we gotta
the
offer
granny.
them money,
It's-
right? I forget what the prize was.
I don't
You
remember.
been on this call too?
Listen,
There you are.
Three-way calling.
Maze, what's good? I added you in.
oh, you're on the call now, Mazer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like doing a little escape jet.
Maybe it's just like, wait, I didn't consent to this. He's just trying man's just trying to rest on his couch.
Yeah, we can try to recruit someone or try to pull someone from the family.
Wait, you guys have a couch in a cube hotel? Isn't it just a bed?
They're in the lobby.
Yeah.
Fancy cube.
Mazer is like picking up the phone as he's injecting himself with the stuff. Like,
oh yeah. We just hear a long, drawn-out sigh. I'm like,
he's
maybe.
like,
Oh, are you watching one of those porn identity movies right now? It's good. We can circle back to it.
You know that guy that Mazer bought the clown outfit from? He's really into the porn identity.
Yep.
Oh, did you guys bond? Okay, I'm hanging the phone up now because I'm tired of doing this little bit.
Click. Okay.
All right. I'm going to.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, good. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say Mazer's healing. What are you doing, Mango?
I am going to. We have 2 days, right? I'm going to spend 1 day putting up some flyers about a rollerball teammate wanted.
A little advertising. Okay. Oh no, looking for teammate.
Looking for teammate. No details provided other than God. Whom's among us is our point of contact on this? Is it me or is it you, Bagarag?
You.
Oh fuck! All right.
You're the one who got us into this mess.
All right. I was gonna tell him a time and place to show up.
Where is the time and where is the place?
2 days from then.
And where do they meet you?
They will meet us outside they'll meet us on the corner of the studio. Importantly, I'll write first come, first serve.
Okay. You spend the day doing that. Very good.
And then the second day, I'm going to spend healing.
Bagarag, do you spend the day setting up your night market, or do you want to go over to the container hotel, the containers?
Let's go get a lay of the land with the containers.
Okay. So, this is an interesting site. It's like mid-morning. It's not a bustling time. You go over there, and this is a collection of scattered shipping containers that have been put together and kind of created in kind of like a horseshoe shape. So it kind of creates like a conclave, like a sheltered area, and people live in these containers. Standing right out front of that, on the street in front of there, is your good friend Karkalash, the kibble vendor.
Guy?
Yeah.
Hey,
Bagarag, my friend.
Karkalash, what's happening, baby?
Oh,
you know what?
Welcome.
I get a little bag.
I see. We came to the same place together. This is very good. This is good fortune. Please, try my new flavor kibble. It is
different kind of crab.
What is the other worst flavor you can think of?
Olive. Olive and seaweed.
Yes. Olive martini kibble. It tastes like a dirty martini.
Oh boy. Sure. You're really pushing the envelope with this one.
And I imagine the way he serves kibble, it's like, sometimes they serve French fries from carts in like a cone-shaped piece of paper, like just literally a piece of wax paper that's been turned into a cone. They put French fries into it and just hand it to you.
It's got to be newspaper.
Yeah, well, yeah, newspaper, 100%. Yeah. And but then the way he gets the kibble, and it's like, like if you own a dog or a cat, there's like, it's just like a kibble scoop, like a metal scoop.
Yeah.
And he scoops the kibble, and as it drops in there, the wafting of olive juice hits your nose. And as he's doing this, he's describing to you, yes, I decided to move me and my family here to Woodland Park, where there are great business opportunities, and I can bring my family, and we can build a new life here in Woodland Park. And he hands you the
Business
kibble.
opportunities. You know, I gotta tell you, man. You said the phrase "business opportunity."
Give me a Constitution check. Give me a something check.
Okay.
I think it'd be either will or body. Actually, I would say.
What was that? You just get a persuasion?
You rolled persuasion. Or
No. You did resist
rolled,
torture drugs. That's the perfect.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Baggerag
that's
did it right.
perfect.
Baggerag did it right. You rolled a 2. You did not roll a 1. So you take the first bite of kibble and you crunch down the first kibble and it like explodes in your mouth. Maybe there's a little bit of a extra like a fruit gusher explosion when you pop open it. And
Juicy.
and you immediately gag and you can keep it in your mouth but you're coughing and gagging holding it down.
Whoa, man, this is powerful, potent flavor.
Yes, it is a good
Please
flavor.
give me a Mountain Dew.
In my
Please
lands,
give me a Mountain
he cracks you a Mountain Dew. Here you go, and he hands it to you. In my land, and where I come from, my home, the olive is a sacred product. It makes everything better.
Oh,
It
man.
made Mountain Dew taste better.
Delicious.
delicious. Ah, very good. Thank you, Bagorag, my friend. This is the best compliment you can pay me. No charge for the kibble.
Oh, great.
And as you bend over to gag a little bit more, you turn away from Karkalash, and you see kind of into this cove of shipping containers. And what you see is pretty unique. You know that meme video that's on the internet of the dancers that are like underneath the bridge in Seattle with like neon dreads doing
The cyber goth
this
shit.
dance, the cyber goth dance? It is
Yes.
literally that.
These are the
Like a-
guys he doesn't like.
Like a group of like a dozen men and women
A Ripper Docs doesn't.
doing the cyber dance.
Okay.
And as you're looking at this kind of in a moment of puzzlement, Karkalash comes up to you and he says, "Yes, my friend, it is a bit strange, but these are the people who have allowed me to stay with them, and they're good people."
Huh. Hey, you mentioned business opportunity. We're getting a market together. You go see the man with the big RV. He'll be able to get a spot for you. I mean, people are going to be
Yes.
coming and going out of there. They're going to be hungry for this fabulous cuisine, fabulous cultural experience.
Yes, I like that. And he writes it in a little notepad. Cultural experience. I like that. Yes, I need a market stall would be perfect. I would like key placement in the night market, and where I can get the most exposure.
Oh, I figured we slap you right in the middle, but we're getting the wheels together right now. You know, I just could go. You see my man with the RV; he'll be able to put you in a good spot. He's an old friend of mine, just like you.
Very good. So, since we are such good friends, I have how shall I say, free position. There is no charge for me to be in your night market.
That'll be part of the. That'll be part of the finer details that we hammer out. Right now, I need to make sure we have enough players that we can make this thing actually happen. Then we'll talk percentages. We'll make it very fair. Don't you worry. Everybody gets their cut.
He looks at you skeptically when he says, I trust you, my friend.
Have I
I
steered
know
you
you will
wrong
not
before
steer me
yet?
wrong.
All right, let's go Let's go investigate these cyber goth dancers. I'm gonna start like grooving with them. And
Okay,
try
as you
not
get a
to
little
think
closer,
about
you
the
start
fucking
grooving,
nibble.
which is great. I love the dancing. But once you get a little closer, you realize that all of these cyber goths, as they're dancing, they're all wearing cyber decks over their eyes. You know, like the goggles that people use to net run.
Not really.
So none of them. Well, actually, they do realize you're there because you can see outside of the cyber deck.
Yeah, it's augmented reality, not virtual reality.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. So as you get close, he says, "This one guy goes like, what are you doing here? Why are you dancing? Are you?"
I saw everybody else dancing.
I saw everyone dancing. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get what I'm going here. Got where I'm
I
going.
see people grooving. I get to moving. You feel me?
Are you a member of the Soul Killer Collective? Oh, we need some like dance music, don't we?
Ooh, the rave music from Blade, because that's what's playing in my head right now.
Oh yeah. Let's see what I got here.
Can we
Why is
actually
that-
play that without getting?
Oh, this is the closest we're gonna get, but. Hey, we have someone in chat. Scruff GM, thank you for joining us. He
good, Scruff?
or she pointed out they are the Cyber Goths. Thanks for joining us. Shout out to you.
Good
Says,
work,
are you a
kid.
member of the Soul Killer Collective? What are you doing here?
I don't know
As
what
he's still
that is.
dancing.
I got no idea what that is, but pitch it to me, baby.
And you hear him scoff, just like, "Pfft, you don't know who the Soul Killer Collective is? Get the fuck out of here." Pfft.
That's really
And he's-
rude. I'm just new to town.
And he pulls out, in like 90s raves, they do the thing with a glass ball where they roll it up and down their arms and across their fingertips.
Fushigi!
Contact juggling.
And he
That.
does he starts doing contact juggling in front of you. He's like, "You guys don't understand what is real. Ugh, the Soul Killers are where real life is."
Is there a second person I can talk to? Is there like a DJ or something? Someone who's like behind a set of like turntable things or something?
No
Not
DJ.
this ass clown.
Out from behind you, Karkalash says, "Don't worry. Just come with me. Come quick, Cookie. Come with me. Come with me." And he ushers you over to one of the containers as you're still raving it up.
I start to slowly
he-
stop dancing.
He escorts you into this one container where he's staying, and you see a humble container, a mattress on the floor, like a Bunsen burner in the corner, a poop bucket in the other corner, and
Oh,
standing in the
perfect.
middle of the room is this, I don't know, like not old, but like a small dark-skinned woman who's wearing like, the babushka scarf
Shawl.
over her head. Yeah.
Shawl is the word you're looking for, I think.
And as Karkalash brings you over, he says, "I am so pleased to meet you, to present you to my beautiful wife, Fatima." And she says, "Hello."
Fatima!
Hello.
Familia!
What can I get you some tea?
No, that's okay. I just had a sample of the new stock from Karkalash. Unforgettable, which is not a lie.
I will never forget that. Very, very well. Welcome to our home. I'm sorry I do not have seats for you to sit down on,
That's okay.
but
Not a problem.
to be a good host, I must give you something. So, I think, would you please sit down? Sit down. And she offers you the poop bucket seat. Like she puts a board over the poop bucket.
Thank you. And
And
I will
you sit down.
precariously squat.
And she sits crisscross applesauce on the floor and she pulls out basically like, a lute, like a stringed instrument,
Okay.
and starts slowly playing, and it's melodic and beautiful and actually quite wonderful. And she finishes this about a few minutes long song, and she stops, puts it down beside her, and he says, welcome to our home. And with that, we're going to flash over to Twilight.
Okay.
What are you doing today?
Before we start, I have a slightly out of character question, but will inform in character things.
Okay.
So I, as a player, know what Soul Killer is.
Mm-hmm.
There's a possibility.
You, as a netrunner, know what Soul Killer is also.
Okay, but because I also have a background from Arasaka, how much do I actually know?
So you never actually done jobs for Arasaka, so that that level of knowledge you don't know.
My parents were high-level executives in Arasaka before the bomb, and I was raised by Arasaka until I left to find my own way, right?
Yes.
So
you know what Soul Killer AIs are. You know what they do, but you have never had actual interaction with actually one of them.
Okay. And remind me,
the music not playing?
What year?
What the fudge?
Whoa.
It is
language.
playing. Remind me what year it is again. I'm just trying to get my
2044.
Okay. I thought it was 2044 or 2045, somewhere in there. Okay.
There we
cool.
go.
So
what are you doing for the day? You wake up in the morning.
So we have 4 weeks, right? Total. I want to kind of outline what I intend on doing for at least some of that, because I also need to know how much of certain things are going to be are going to take up. So I've got that meeting, I guess, tonight that I've got to go to. How long is that whole thing gonna take? Is it just the meeting? Okay.
So the meeting was the person over the phone when that called
when
you
I had
after
to hack,
you. Go ahead.
When I had to hack. What's the stupid?
Jack Skorkowski? Dynalar, yes.
And find out what their whole thing was with their new building.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got at least that tonight. So one of the things that I want to do is get some extensive therapy over this. I have 19 humanity. I kind of need to rectify that.
That's right. You need even less.
So one of the other things that I want to do is going to involve me getting a little bit less, but I'm probably going to do the humanity.
So there's 2 routes for you. There's 2 routes for you to go down here. One, you could go and talk to Penny, or not go and talk. You can talk to Penny and see if she has any contacts. You yourself, give me a.
You could also hire a decent fixer instead of that one.
No. Jeez.
You better not let Twilight actually hear you say that.
Oh, I'll make sure to call you first.
Them's fighting words.
Give me a quick streetwise check.
Hold on. I'm trying, because I think I can just go to.
You can just go to a hospital. Yes, you can.
Yeah,
But that's
which
no
is
fun. That's
what
not narrative at all.
That's what I wanted to do. That's
yeah,
what I want to do.
we're just gonna put this out there right now. The hospital in Woodland Park that does all the services that a hospital does is Lisa Valley Girl and her clinic.
Okay.
That's one of your options. Give me that streetwise check. Scruff GM says, just gonna leave this music on while I'm writing, and it'll feel like I'm hacking into the mainframe.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, hack that Gibson.
Okay. Let's go with. You know what? You were pretty good.
I don't even know where the music's playing from right now. I can't hear it. I've just been vibing.
What is that? Is that a 1? Oh, that's a 1.
Oh, oh no.
You don't know
That is no
anything
way.
about the streets. You are a sheltered
I mean, yeah.
little girl who doesn't know anything about
Yeah.
the streets yet.
Corpo
You
baby.
gotta
I-
explode that
I-
dice. You gotta explode the
I
dice.
lived-
Roll it again.
I lived in Tokyo for most of my life.
Tokyo, Japan, or like Tokyo, Wyoming?
Tokyo, Japan.
Are you
Is there a Tokyo,
Uh,
Wyoming?
So
it's Cyberpunk future.
I can tell you
That's
for
that's
a
a
fact
5
that,
total
that there is a Jape in
5
Missouri, and it's spelled like Japan.
because I have an
Oh,
8 in Streetwise, so 8 plus 1 minus 4.
The little
The
Tokyo
center of
district.
the new cyberpunk world, Neo Tokyo, in Wyoming.
Yeah.
With that information, first of all, you clearly know that Lisa Valley Girl is your best option in Woodland Park. Option 2, you know of. You just know there's hospitals in Night City. That's all you. There's hospitals that can help me. And the third thing you realize is the Tokyo hotel where you're going tonight. It's incredibly hard to get into. I don't mean like physically get into. I mean you have to look the part. You gotta know somebody.
It's very exclusive.
It's exclusive.
I thought of something and then was immediately like, no, that's probably not a good idea.
We should definitely do it.
See, I was thinking, well, I got that business card,
Which business card?
the one with the Arasaka logo on it.
Yes.
name.
Yes, you do have that.
Is it like an actual paper card?
Yes.
I like to think it's probably more of a vellum or something,
or like a
it's not actually
fiberglass, like thin fiberglass or something.
yeah, it's not
Fancy,
actually
fancy
paper.
plastic.
It's
Yeah.
it's got the same kind of texture, but it's more of a plasticky vinyl type thing.
So, what are your plans for the day before you go to the Tokyo hotel? Okay, well, this music's too much. This music's too much.
Well, since I failed so miserably on my Streetwise, let's see if Penny can do any better in terms of finding like a
Okay.
good.
Something good?
I mean, like the thing is like it's mostly drugs and like brain dance.
Oh, whoops! I rolled on the viewer. Whoops. Oh, okay. Well, you know what I rolled.
It's a 9.
Yeah,
The
we
first
have
thing
no idea what that
Penny
actually
said
means.
is, "Oh my god, Twilight, are you hurt? Can I? Oh my god, oh my god. Do we need to call the med techs? Do we need to call what's the service that's called?
Calm down.
The health service.
Calm down.
I'm hyperventilating. I'm hyperventilating.
Okay. Nixing that right now, that's not how she would.
She says, "Yeah, I know people. What do you need help with?"
I mean, I'm
Look at my
I'm looking to
HP.
get some of this fixed.
Oh yeah. Oh, what a great movie line. Get some of this fixed right here. Well, I know there's of course Lisa in this in the town here. I know there's a couple good therapists down in Night City, down in Little China. One guy's like a great puppet therapist. Like he has these puppets and he talks to you and then you talk to the puppet. It's really, really great. It's done wonders for me. The one puppet is named Mr. Feelings, and the other puppet is named Mrs. Logic, Feelings and Logic.
Mr. and Mrs. Logic.
I also know there's this one. I've heard of this great therapy, this music therapy. Actually, I think they might be in Woodland Park. There's something online about music therapy. I can look into that.
So, out of character,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking for this extreme humanity loss therapy here. It
Yeah.
costs 1,000 EBs. It's 1 week of intensive psychotherapy.
Oh yeah, that's puppet therapy.
God damn.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes!
So 1 week of intensive psychotherapy and sessions focused on direct and extreme brain reprogramming, only made possible by state-of-the-art pharmaceuticals and a safe environment which may be induced by therapeutic brain dance.
Yes.
So you're saying that it's a brain dance of puppet therapy?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was on the right page. Okay, all right.
Nice.
All right.
I'm
All
telling you
right,
right now,
well-
because I feel like the game system of Cyberpunk Red made healing your empathy too easy. So when you guys try to take advantage of this in game, I'm gonna make it so annoying and ridiculous that it's a real kind of emotional cost.
Ain't no such thing
Just-
as a
just-
free lunch in Night City.
Just to chime in, I can use an upgrade ability to reduce humanity loss on certain items by D6.
Ooh.
Does that include getting something installed?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I can install it.
Or so like
Steadiest
is
hands
that,
I
is
know.
that only is that only for you or is that for anybody?
No, I can upgrade stuff for like other people and stuff like that.
So you can create
Well,
cyberware.
yeah, so the
To
thing
get
is, like, what I
cyberware
wanna
installed,
get-
you do need a med tech, someone with the
well,
surgery skill.
So for what I want to get installed, it has to be installed at a hospital. It's
Mm-hmm.
listed as install hospital, which, if I remember correctly, means that it can only be installed at a hospital.
Yeah.
But I
But
did
I'm-
say previously that Lisa Valley Girl can do anything a
Yeah.
hospital can do.
Yeah, which I mean that would be fine. I'm just
You just gotta go to the Barbie back tank. It's just gotta happen.
Oh, we're doing
Um,
puppet therapy.
I mean, yeah, obviously we're doing puppet therapy. Like that, as soon as you said it, that's the only way this could possibly go. Like I knew that.
What did I say, Mr. Feelings and Mrs. Logic?
Mrs. Logic, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so question: since you're gonna make it as ridiculous as possible, can
Yeah.
I get a discount on the cost?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Because I
Price
gotta
increase.
say, I don't
Tariffs,
think it
you
would
know?
cost me $1,000 to get extensive psychotherapy today.
It is what it is.
And they ain't.
Huma-
It is what it is.
Humanity Lost is more complicated.
eh.
All right, so what are you doing today, though? Because that's gonna be. Do you want to
Um,
start? Do you want to start this process today?
No, because I don't want to have it possibly interrupted because it's supposed to be like one
Continuous, yeah.
continuous week. So it's you go there day 1, day 2, day 3. You do spend the night at home,
Mhm.
Unless you pay an extra 100 per. I think it's per day.
Have you still had your meeting yet?
No, that's tonight.
No.
That's why.
Ah,
So we'll do the meeting
That's
tonight,
why.
and then we'll do the week of psychotherapy as soon as I have a straight week to do that. I don't know specifically what this meeting is going to entail after it, and what kind of leeway I'm going to have on when anything I need to action is. And then after the psychotherapy, I want to get a piece of cyberware installed.
Okay. So what's the plan for today?
So the plan for today is, so I know. So do I know kind of what clientele typically frequent this hotel? Like what
Yes. Yes.
kind
Um,
of dress would get me through the door?
Corporate chic is the right term for that.
Okay.
The hotel
Um,
is where many corpos go to have business meetings, often off the books business meetings, if you know what I mean.
So quite literally.
Okay, Bagarag took it there, but it's where the rich and powerful do things you do in a hotel. Secret meetings, secret rendezvous.
Okay. Which probably means I need to spend today shopping. Because I don't have any other.
All right, so look up the price tag for corporate wear. Just look up the price. And then I want you to describe to me what your corporate outfit looks
Okay.
like. And while you do that, we're going to go back to Mazer, actually, who's on the couch, the syringe still in his arm, a little shady, maybe passed out with the syringe still halfway in. Ooh, like straight out of like a drug movie. Anything you want to do today besides rest and relax? Because as long as you don't hustle, you're still healing.
Yeah,
Anywhere
I
you
mean, there
wanna
was
go?
making some of the stuff. I've done some like basic shopping things, grenades and stuff like that.
Okay, we'll come back to shopping. So we'll leave it there then.
Okay.
Mangoes, anything you want to do?
I think I'm gonna save shopping for after
Okay.
rollerball, so I'll probably heal up before then, because I imagine it's gonna get hairy.
So we're gonna go back to Bagarag. You just enjoyed a wonderful performance by Fatima,
I was moved.
Karkalash's wife,
And not even a bowel move. Just a regular
while
Who
sitting
knew
on
that?
the poop tub, the poop bucket. I need you to give me a perception check real quick. As a matter of fact, do you have any cyberware?
I have special ears. I have
Okay,
a
that
cyber
actually
audio
makes-
suite of amplified hearing. I have an internal agent and a subdermal
keep-
pocket.
The subdermal pocket.
That's where I keep all my money. What was I looking for? Perception?
Perception.
There you are. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think this is a hearing-based perception check, so I think you get some sort of bonus on that.
I get a +2, dog.
Oh, snap. That's a good one.
Bam! Bam! What happens? Did anybody explode?
So as she finishes, you notice as you hear as she sets it down. Well, actually, the entire performance, you're actually noticing, like, man, that. What's the right word? I don't know. What's the
Melody?
a sitar? Is that the right word?
Maybe? The instrument they're playing?
Yeah, the instrument she's playing.
Mm.
What does it
I
look
think
like?
that's right. Someone Google sitar.
I
I can go. I can go get mine. Should I go get mine?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
I have
could.
one in my.
Bring it out! Bring it out! Bring it out!
Hold on. Let me go grab it.
Play Wonderwall!
Um.
Oh, he even killed the camera. Like,
There
oh,
you
oh, damn.
Oh,
don't
no,
think he did
camera's
it
going
on
in and out.
purpose.
No,
Bag
leave
rag.
it off.
As you notice, like the entire time, it's a little like off tune, but the strings are like tuned correctly, but something's wrong with the resonance of the instrument. You know, like how a guitar string instruments resonate.
Like there's something stuck in it.
And then as she puts you hear a little tung-tung as something loose inside of the sitar gets pushed down.
What's up with the axe?
Excuse me, did you like my music?
It was fantastic. May I see your instrument?
You see on her face just like a flash of worry. Oh, there we go.
This thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
It needs to be restrung still, but yeah, this is a sitar.
Can't tell that from here.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wow. Very cool.
Nice.
So the question with the sitar, can you reach into the bottom part, like the resonation part?
Nope.
Can you like is there an opening?
No, not
Okay.
easily. There is a small like
Like in a
Definitely
guitar,
not
there's the
Yeah.
circle opening. You know what I mean?
yeah. There's not nearly the same thing. All the resonance is actually happening on these like there's two bridges actually on a sitar. I don't know if I can get. Oh yeah, here we go. There's a larger bridge and an inner bridge, and the inner bridge is all the resonance. So the gourd is actually fairly hollow. There is a small hole on this end that you can access, but it's not like quite the same as like a acoustic guitar's like large thing here.
In that case, Fatima just hands you the sitar.
This is oddly heavy.
They're weirdly heavy and unwieldy.
So yeah, it is wieldy and heavy, but you can, as you move it a little bit, you feel something loose inside of the bottom piece.
Just like a custom, like, amplification job in here. Like, what am I feeling? If you don't mind me asking, I'm a musician myself.
Oh, yes, this is my my family's sitar.
Oh.
It's always had that rattle in it.
I'm gonna take one of my many rags off and wrap it around my hands so I don't get it any dirtier than I already have. As a show of respect.
Oh. Is there anything else we can do for you?
What's up with these dancing guys out here?
Oh, those that is the Soul Killer Collective.
What?
They are
Yeah.
net runners. They go on the old web. They are obsessed with these how do you say, personalities online?
Like a
I need
streamer?
you. I need
Streamer
you.
from the old days.
In a weird way. I need you to give me, I don't know what the right roll is, like a history check? It's not a streetwise. About bribery, no. Just say an intelligence check? Yeah, straight intelligence.
Oh, sick. I think that's the highest thing.
Four is enough. 10 total. You are aware of what a soul killer AI is. This happened when the crash of the internet happened. The internet crash happened. Soul killer viruses were developed to mimic human intelligence, but what happened?
No.
But what happened was they actually attacked humans, killed their bodies, and they created their personalities in an AI. And then those AIs
Not quite.
exist on the internet.
Sorry. Sorry, I can't let that go on. That's not. No, it was actually specifically designed to capture AIs, and the developer realized that they could then use it. That it could not only do that, but it could actually capture people and put them into engrams that could be hot swapped between bodies.
Well, that was the intent, but it never was successful.
Yes, it was.
Well, like one time?
A number of times.
One is a number.
I think at least two off the top of my head.
The developer of it got hit by it.
Yeah.
Spoilers got hit by it.
No, I mean, but the people who are hit by the virus then become AIs stuck in the internet.
They're not AIs.
Their personality becomes in the internet.
Only, as far as I know, only one person was ever actually in the internet, and that was the developer. I'm not naming names here because I don't want to spoil things.
But you guys are all aware of what a soul killer virus does.
Was it fucking Karkalash? Oh no.
Karkalash
No.
Oh.
But you all know what a soul killer virus does.
Wow, yeah, that terrible thing. That's crazy.
What it does and what it has the potential to do, yes.
So these guys are like obsessed with this fucky shit.
Yes.
I imagine it's that they think it's a avenue to immortality.
Oh,
Which-
it's a cyber cult.
It kind of is and kind of isn't. It all depends on how you go about it. Because if you get trapped in the internet, yeah, you're immortal, but you're in the internet. Like, what? You're not experiencing the world. But if you do it right, you can basically jump from body to body forever.
That's horrifying to think about. I don't even want to be in this.
Yep.
263. I want to just read this out loud, just so we're all clear what's going on here. 263. Soul-killed pseudo-intellect, a PSI, are AIs that were originally actual people, but have had their consciousness digitized and now exist only in computers in the net. This process is not voluntarily. Soul killer programs produce this type of AI. Otherwise undistinguishable from other AIs, these ghosts were created in huge numbers as Arasaka put its infamous soul killer program to work, targeting enemies and rivals alike.
That is half of the story, and probably what Arasaka want you to believe.
So they're worshipping this load your brain up into the big net, into the big wild woolly whatever.
Yeah. I guess
I,
probably actually
They don't wanna be
public
loose
knowledge
people?
of it would be just about it being like generating quote unquote AIs, and you are stuck in the net. The private knowledge would be the other portion, where you can literally hot swap bodies as you see fit.
How? Okay, look on the screen right now. How did Mango get rotated?
He's been like that this entire time, and I've been waiting for somebody else.
I was curious if someone would notice. I think I did this. Hold on. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. You're moving yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
be upside down some more. It's great.
What are you doing to do that?
Yeah.
I'm
Think of the scroll.
I'm on a Mac and I'm holding the command key and scrolling. So I imagine it's the Windows scroll or Alt scroll.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
It's control
It's
mouse
control
wheel. Yeah.
on Windows. Yeah.
Chaos now.
Well, it's control or command on Mac. Interesting.
Anyway,
I've
anyway,
been like that. I've been like that since the start of the session. So I was curious if someone would notice.
Fatima says yes. They are. All they do is search for these soul killer AIs. They seem pretty,
Oh,
but they are
so-
nice. They allow us to stay here for very, very small rent.
Oh, they're running the joint?
Yes.
Are they okay?
You know, I have a associate that would probably, I almost said friend, that's not true. I have an associate who would probably know how to take care of them better than I could. I don't remember if I have her number.
She,
If you're talking
now that I
about
think
me,
about it,
I'm pretty
she
sure
didn't
you
give it
do.
out.
Mhm. I am, in fact, talking about you.
I'm
I don't
pretty
think
sure
I
you
have
have
her
it.
number.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
you do.
Wait, there it is. Gotcha.
It's probably under bitch.
No, I had to scroll really far. It was like huge bitch.
Oh, okay, okay. Omega huge bitch. Oh, did we lose that?
All right.
Oh, he's back.
He's waiting.
Back.
He's waiting for you to answer the phone.
Oh, I didn't hit dial. There we go.
I'm just gonna
What is
let
your-
Tank play for a second because I like the song. I like to think that I have it set. You remember back in like the 90s, and early 2000s, there were the ringback tones.
Yes.
So your ringtone would play back at.
Oh,
The
as
person
the
listening?
ring. Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember that.
I imagine that I have that set up because I must inflict this on anybody who calls me.
Huh.
Not that it's
Again.
a bad song at all. I fucking love it. And I'll pick up. And as usual, I don't say anything.
Oh, I heard the line connect. I know you're there. Twilight, say something, please. Even if it's something, please.
What do you want?
Hi. You know anything about soul killer AI people?
See, this is why I needed to know specifically how much I know.
You know.
I'm
know
gonna
what
go with
everyone
just the
else knows.
public.
Yes.
I'm
you know what
gonna
everyone
go
else
with
knows.
what effectively would be the public knowledge.
We got some soul killer AI cybergoth looking fuckers that are causing trouble for what's soon to be our town.
Okay, so what do I know about these guys?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay, well then question to Bagrag, what specifically are they doing involving
They're dancing.
Soul Killer AI? Are they looking for
They're
the program Are they looking for the AIs that it generates? What are they doing?
We can't hear you back, Rag.
Fatima, do you know what else they're doing aside from dancing?
They only talk about, they call them the true beings, the AI.
True AI beings, if that's ringing any kind of bells to you.
Okay, so they're looking for the people that are now trapped in the net. They're harmless. The people you're talking
Fatima's-
about.
She's giving me this face like they're not, but all right. You know this
No,
better than I do.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If they're
Go ahead.
just looking for the Soul Killer program traps people in the net.
Are you writing this down? I will. It's fine. Go on.
If they are looking for the actual Soul Killer programs, we're in trouble.
They seem
Because
to
they
know.
are wanting to use that for some reason. If they are looking for the product of the program, the people trapped in the net, which it sounds like they are if they're talking about true beings, they're harmless. They're just worshiping these pseudo-immortals that
That
can't
doesn't
leave the
sound
network.
harmless. That's how a cult gets started. But
Yeah, but
all right.
like
Out of character. Random question out of character. Does Bagarag know about Penny? Do
okay,
you think that
so
has come up in conversation yet?
okay,
The question
I
is,
had-
has Twilight told you about Penny or not?
yeah, okay, so I don't know that you know that I know Penny, but an idea I had that I did run by Kenyon. I don't know if he ran it by you, but as I understand it, there's a rival fixer that you got like screwed over by or something
So you don't
that
know Penny.
I thought would be interesting
know-
if it was Penny.
You do know of a fixer that right now you're not connecting the dots, but you do know of a fixer named Calliope, right?
Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia. My bad.
So Cassiopeia is her fixer name,
Mm-hmm.
but I call her Penny, which is her real name, and I call it to her regardless of who's around, and she really doesn't like it, but she likes me, so she puts up with it.
Oh,
So no, you don't know who Penny is.
do I know you have a girlfriend?
Oh, probably. I probably bragged about it.
Okay. Hey, Twy, other question. Is your girlfriend any good at rollerball?
No. I'm fairly certain I threw a picture of what.
Okay,
she
give
would
me
look like.
give me a luck roll right now, Twilight, to see if you are on speaker or you are up against your headphone.
There's no way I'm on speaker.
Come on,
I'm sorry. No.
Come on,
There's no
one
fucking
time!
way I'm on speaker.
One time!
No. No. There's no fucking way I'm on speaker. This shit's
Maybe-
integrated. I only hear it in my head.
Oh, you do have the integrated agent. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Boo.
Oh, I
So,
wanted Penny
so
to
that's a
hear that.
no
That's
I
a,
wanted
on
to-
rollerball?
that's a no.
Do you
And
ask her for
I'm
me?
sorry, but again, that would be a nix on that. There's no way she would be.
Well, you haven't even
She's-
asked, though.
She's almost as much. I'm talking from the creator of the character perspective.
Yeah, but you haven't even asked, though. Still in character. Just, can I get her number from you real fast? I won't keep it for long.
No.
I'd rather hear it from her.
Click.
You know how fixing things. Hello? Oh, bad connection.
Great segue into what Twilight is doing now. I'm assuming you're in the middle of shopping when you're receiving this call.
Essentially, yes.
So tell me about the outfit you're getting for your meeting this evening.
Okay. So here's. First of all, I want to try to nail down price. So looking at the fashion tables, there is business wear, and then there's high fashion that I think either one could possibly.
Yeah, I would make that argument.
356 is the table I'm looking at. If you want to flip to it.
Right back, I gotta pee.
Yeah. Generic chic,
And then-
bohemian, leisure wear, nomad leathers, Asia pop, urban flash,
I was
business
looking
wear, and
at-
high fashion. Ooh, this stuff is expensive.
Yeah, but
Yep.
I figure I actually only need to buy one piece.
Yeah, I think like a
Because-
jacket or a top.
I would be going for a dress,
Yeah.
which
We'll just
I
call
don't
that-
know exactly what that would figure as.
Yeah, let's
Could
call
that
it a
just
top.
be a top?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're gonna call it a
No,
jacket.
I think
Yeah.
I would say either jacket or bottoms,
Let's call it a
just
jacket.
because those are the same price. Okay.
So, are you going high fashion or business wear? It's up to you. This is completely up to you right
I think I'm gonna go high fashion.
now. Okay.
And then
You got to describe this to me. I want to know. I want to know all the
So-
details.
the descriptor is so I'm thinking like traditional kimono,
Mm.
but in like that super anime way where it's like combat ready,
Okay.
you know, like, or hold on, because I was trying to look at some like photos for inspiration. Oh, here, this might.
Yeah, just give me a description of it. Of what yours looks like.
So, actually, wow, that is a very large file. That must be a very large image. Something like that, but less revealing. I would figure I'd be wearing tights as well.
I jumped to our chat and it turned to the first image of there was the Cthulhu turkey. I'm like, my God.
Hot.
No, I'm not going.
Oh,
Cthulhu
hell
turkey.
yeah.
I'm not going Cthulhu turkey. But so, actually, like I think something like that would be pretty decent. Again, leggings, not
Yeah.
bare leg.
With the whole umbrella and everything. I like it. Like what the images I'm describing is
actually-
like it's kind of like the kimono, but like with the legs slit, so you see your whole leg.
Yeah.
But you said you're gonna do leggings, and then it's got the cloth belt, the high cloth belt around the middle, and then on this image, it's like jacket with the fur collar and a Japanese umbrella over your shoulder.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking like that's pretty spot on, but with where the red is in the image
Mm-hmm.
would be purple.
Yeah.
Like
I like it.
Like this color purple.
Okay, you're going with that. I like it. So we're gonna just glaze over this a little bit. First of all, pay for it. Take the money out of your character,
Okay.
and
So
it takes you-
1,000.
it takes you most of the midday to do that, to purchase it, find it and purchase it, and all that good stuff. It's not about time for your meeting at Tokyo Hotel. I'm assuming you're just going.
Yep.
Okay. The Tokyo Hotel is not a like lavish entrance like any other hotel. It's basically like almost like a speakeasy. This tall kind of 10-story building. The front has just a single door with a, like a latch in the front where you can slide it over and see, just put your eyes through,
So like
it's
standard like speakeasy bar type
And then-
thing.
and then just one red cloth awning coming off of it. Like an old school awning that
yeah.
you go over the doorway.
Yep.
With printed on the awning, Tokyo Hotel. Standing outside of the door is like obviously the security. Just a
The bouncer.
hugely jacked Japanese dude. Black suit, black fit to his face sunglasses, standing at attention at the door, just yoked out.
Cool.
As you walk up, he says, without moving or like any sense that you can tell he's like moved his eyes to look at you, just perfectly still, he just says, invitation.
How do I want to play this? So, just to be clear, he says that in English?
English.
Okay. Who was it that I'm meeting again?
You don't know.
Who was it that I called to set up, that wound up setting up this meeting?
Oh yeah, it was a fixer. I can't remember the name.
Okay, well,
Let's
just pretend
say
that
it was Mr. Fixer.
Mr. Fixer?
Yes,
That's-
Mr.
That's
Fixer.
his name?
Yes.
Okay. So I would like to respond to him in Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
basically just saying, I'm here at the invitation of Mr. Fixer.
You see him raise his finger up to his earpiece and just press it slightly. Wait for a few seconds. Then drop his hand down. He says, "Welcome, Miss Twilight." Cracks the door, opens it.
Awesome. I walk in.
As you walk in, it's just like a, think of like an old school theater like entrance. Like there's a little coat check and a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And blocking the hallway are two more big ass Japanese guys. And you see this skinny, very, very skinny small guy with a red bow tie and in a suit behind the coat check. And he says, "Hello and welcome to the Tokyo Hotel. My name is Arasaka." Not Arasaka. I'm sorry. I said that wrong.
I was going to say, excuse me?
Suzuki. My name is Suzuki. I'll be your butler this evening. Please present all of your weapons. Weapons are not allowed in the Tokyo Hotel.
I will give him my unloaded, very heavy pistol.
Yes, thank you, Miss Twilight. You're so kind. Please, all of your weapons.
That's the only weapon I have.
Ooh, give me a
I do
persuasion
not-
check.
I do not need to make a check to conceal my monowire.
I know you do. I am aware of that.
I would also like to point out that I was not saying that out loud.
I know.
That's the only weapon I have.
I don't need to
So-
check my mono wire that I don't have.
So okay, so here. Well, no. What I mean is, I wasn't saying that's every weapon I have out loud.
Mhm.
That wasn't
Oh,
in character. That was
The player
to
was
you.
saying that, not
Yes.
Twilight.
So you just respond
Um,
with nothing.
I would just like to give him, so the corporate death glare. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Give me a persuasion check.
You know, that's what I just want to give him that.
Okay.
Like I'm playing a part here, partially. Where is
Persuasion with cool.
I just gotta say.
Actually, no. You can give me a persuasion, or you can give me a personal grooming, or you can give me a wardrobe and style check.
Okay, well, my persuasion and my personal grooming are the same.
I was really hoping that the dude at the front door was like, hear you answer in Japanese and go up to his earpiece like, does anyone know what the fuck she just said? 'Cause I don't.
So here's the thing. What I figure was partially happening is he did that to translate what I was saying. Like he's
American,
he's a doorman, so like he needs to be able to understand the people who are coming in. So he's got the ears that'll let him hear, understand any language. But he's got to hit a button to do it because they're the cheap ones.
Or like, if there's somebody else that's connected to it who's like, she said she's here to see Mr. Fixer. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, right this way, Miss Twilight, or whatever he said. Here on the earpiece, you fucking
Give me that.
idiot.
Give me that persuasion check. Give me that persuasion.
Yeah.
You don't even know your own language.
Okay.
Come on, exploding. Come on, exploding. Either direction. I just want something crazy to happen.
So that's a 4 on the dice.
Okay.
Okay, maybe you can see that. So 14.
Suzuki says, yes, of course. You understand, Miss Twilight. I need to make sure all of our distinguished guests do not bring in any weapons. This is a safe area. Please, do not be offended by my questions. Please, right this way. Right this way. And he gestures you not towards into the main entrance, but down a hallway to an elevator door.
Okay. I will give him the slightest of nods before he turns away.
Mhm.
Like as soon as he stops talking, the slightest of nods of acknowledgement, but it's just just very slight. And then follow him down the hallway.
Okay, and he leads
Towards
to an
the
elevator
elevator.
door. He clicks the button. It opens. Ding! And the elevator door opens. Please enjoy your evening. It's been a pleasure serving you, Miss Twilight.
Guess I'll go into the elevator.
You go in. There's no buttons. The door just closes. You hear it go whisk you up to the top floor. It feels like the top floor.
Fucking death traps, what that is.
As the door
probably.
opens, it opens into a really majestic scene. It's basically, think of a Japanese feudal mansion interior, rising platforms of dark wood, rice screens, shades that are sliding on tracks that have all been closed. It's around a central area where there's I don't know what the right word is, a sandbox, that they do.
Zen Garden.
The Zen Garden, where it's been finely raked in a wonderful kind of sea, fluid pattern, been raked into all the sand with a single stone in the center of it. Everything's dimly lit, and at the kind of directly in front of you, across the other side of the Zen Garden, sitting on a pad on the floor, cross-legged, is a small, diminutive figure, a small Japanese woman, very thin,
Also named
close-cut
Fatty.
hair, wearing a black kimono. And give me a quick persuasion check. Not perception. That's what I'm trying to say.
Persuade
Quick
your eyes.
Say
perception.
persuasion. That seems odd. Perception is, where was that? There it is. Uh, 18. So 9 on the
So you
dice.
notice immediately that her black kimono is basically like it's a very conservative cut. If that's like as the image you sent me that you're wearing is not a conservative cut. This is a
Right,
very
yeah.
conservative cut, high up
Yeah,
around
much
the,
more traditional than
Yeah.
mine. Probably no leg slits, whatnot.
high up around the collar. It's all black, and embossed into the fabric are moons and stars. And you rolled high enough that you actually realize that outside of your vision, outside of the elevator, on both sides of the elevator, are 2 more bodyguards. And
Do
she
they
says,
also not speak Japanese?
and you hear a voice coming from the room, and it says, "Greetings, traveler. Please enter this domicile." And present to my hirelings.
Really hate it when she calls us that.
you hear a sigh from one of the bodyguards. Oh Jesus, man! Really, hireling?
So what I imagine is happening
Yeah.
is that she said something, and something is translating it, but slightly incorrectly.
These guys also don't speak.
And at this moment, you see both of the bodyguards step into your view, and they're carrying what look like scanners, like hand scanners, like think of like at the airport the metal wand,
Mm-hmm.
basically that.
Okay. I mean, what am I gonna do? Like, everything else I have is attached to me.
Mm-hmm. They approach you
So-
and they start scanning you.
I'm not gonna make any moves to stop them.
That's weird. Okay. They scan. The wands beep once when they're around your mono wire, your arm. You see them look at each other, and then they gesture you into the room.
Okay.
It was probably nothing. Go on ahead.
Go
I mean,
ahead. Have
I
a good
have
time.
a cyber arm. Like, I imagine it would beep on.
I think
a
we can
cyber
safely
arm.
assume it's not just a metal detector. It's a little
Oh,
more.
right. Right, but like, there's only so much nuance that it can have. Like, anyway, I'm not worried about it. As long as I don't make any moves to attack anybody, I think I'll be fine.
Oh, this thing makes weird beep noises all the time. Probably nothing.
Yeah, I'll.
You just walk right through the Zen garden.
What?
Oh,
No,
rude.
no, like
Do it.
I will stick to whatever path takes me there without disrupting anything.
Mhm.
And so, is there like a door or something?
No, it's just the other side of the room.
Okay. So
And you notice there's a pad
okay,
to the side
So-
of this person.
like to the side, as in like just like directly next to them, or to the side like in front of them, but not directly in front of them, and
Like
to the side. So,
she's
if they're
she's
here-
sitting facing you, and it's like at her right hand at 90 degrees.
Okay. Okay. So before sitting, I will bow deeply
Mm-hmm.
and again in Japanese thank her for meeting with me.
Does
Like-
she know Japanese?
We're gonna show.
Does
I'm
she?
gonna
Does
show
she
as
not?
much.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I am going to.
Mm.
I'm going to present myself with the with what I feel is the appropriate decorum, and I so far have not spoken a lick of English yet throughout this, so I'm going to continue not to.
Do you sit down?
I will. Specifically, I will be sitting. What is it?
On the table.
On the rock in the middle of the Zen garden.
Perfect. I can really feel my chakras getting aligned from here. My chakra, my chi.
Bagarag, did you try to play the Zitar?
Yes, I totally did. No.
Just thinking about that. Twilight, are you sitting down or not?
I'm trying to remember what the fuck it's called. There's a particular style of sitting that I want to, but I'm trying to remember what the fuck it's called.
You should do like a pratfall into a like.
Do the worm.
Yeah. It's a
Seiza
whole like,
style.
Okay.
So it's a sitting style known as Seiza. It's a formal way of sitting where one kneels on the floor with their legs folded underneath their thighs,
Oh, I know. Yeah.
with their butt
Yeah.
resting on their heels. Like
Yeah.
it's specifically like an uncomfortable sitting style, and it's designed specifically to prevent you from being able to get up quickly and like attack somebody.
Gotcha.
Like that's the whole purpose of this sitting style.
Yeah.
This is the most respect you've ever shown to anybody. that
Yeah,
I'm aware of.
because I don't want to get killed.
Yeah.
And I want information, and I figure the more deference I can show, the better off I will be.
I'm just amazed you know how to play this nicely.
With that, she
surprise you.
says, I have done many research on you, Twilight.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Is she speaking Japanese, or is she
She's still
speaking
speaking English. She's still speaking English.
Okay. Okay. I...
Oh, what
Okay.
the fuck you
No, that's
saying,
fine.
dude?
That's fine. But I assume she understands me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to continue, and clearly I can understand her.
Mm-hmm.
You speak
So-
English?
We're just gonna keep going with this unless,
I
get
do
any
not-
indication that
I do not care for long talk. I only care for efficiency. I know who you are. I know who your family is. Or was, if you put it that way.
I am a little surprised by this. But only a little.
The presence of Arasaka in this collection of people is minimal in this time period. But I come to you representing the company Arasaka.
So I could have used that. Okay. I didn't say that out loud. That was player talk.
It is
I'm
low
gonna
odds.
just sit and listen.
Yeah,
If you
it is
say
low
it out
odds
loud,
that I will
you're
find
going
you
to.
in this place. But I have found you. So therefore, we will work together. Are you willing to work with me? And at this time, for the first time, you realize she hasn't, she was hands on her thighs looking down the entire time. And now she actually raises her eyes and looks at you in the eyes. Which is striking in itself. But when you look at her eyes, it's like... It's like her... how do I say this? Her eyes are like lights. Like, think about, Iron Man and the whatever
Right,
it's
right.
called, the flux capacitor in his chest, and how it's like it shows
Arc
depth
reactor.
into it, so like but it's light producing from deep within, and you can see it coming out through layers. It's like that on each one of her eyes.
Do I get a sense that it's just her eyes, or is it? Because I imagine that those at least are artificial. Do I get a sense that her like entirety is artificial?
I mean, you rolled a 19 on perception. No, they just look like. Actually, you're not sure. You've never seen eyes like that before.
Okay.
You've never seen you've never seen cyberware like that before.
Okay. So I do know it's cyberware, or is that it's still undetermined?
You don't know, but you assume it is.
Okay. And there's no like telltale signs of any other cyberware.
You would assume if she has cyberware, it's very high class.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll meet her gaze, and bow a little, keeping my eyes. I'm describing all of this stuff because I know a little bit about Japanese tradition, and it probably doesn't really matter because nobody else here probably does.
I
But
appreciate your
anyway,
commitment to it, but not sarcastic.
so like I'm, bowing so that I'm lower than her, but keeping my eyes like on, like locked with hers. And I'll just say I will again in Japanese because I have not been told not to.
Very well. Very well.
I'm so glad we have
I
this
always
translator here.
appreciate. She says this. I always appreciate the truth of the data. I always
Now you're speaking my
appreciated
language.
uninfluenced data. And this I will give to you. The code for the All Ghost project is within the Dynalar building.
That sounds really scary.
I need you to ascertain this code for me and bring it here. Will you do this? If you require payment, I am willing.
That's what we like.
I accept.
Good. This pleases me. Please complete this as soon as possible and contact me. Thank you. You may now leave my sight.
I will bow again before getting up.
As you get up and start walking away, she says, I must say, on a side, I understand your feelings. I feel like an orphan myself.
It's me, Mr. Feelings.
Mr. Feelings, and Mrs. Logic.
Mrs. Logic is stuck in traffic right now.
Quite possibly. So she says that as I'm walking away, so I'll stop briefly, kind of do a half turn, just a torso turn around until like I can look back at her and like give her a nod, and then continue walking.
With that, she doesn't say anything else. She stands perfectly still. You see, as you approach, one of the bodyguards press the elevator button for you. And you see them both bow as the door opens.
I will bow back to them, but not like higher. I'm above them, so I get to bow less.
And as you go down the elevator, you come down to the bottom. There's some great elevator music. What's some good elevator music?
The girl from
Inexplicably, it's Tank.
And as you get down, the doors open, and they're right ready to go, ready for you to come out the elevator is Suzuki. He says, "Oh, welcome back, Miss Twilight. How was your stay with us?"
My effects.
And before you even, as
Said
you
in
say
Japanese,
my,
by the way,
as you, but like the first syllable of your word that comes out of your mouth, he's already got your pistol ready for you. On basically like, think of like, like a leather placemat on like a desk that's fancy, like with a place for a pen and everything. It's like sitting on top of that on his hands.
Okay. I pick it up, and I want to make a show of like checking it. Like, it has a magazine in it, but the magazine is empty. So I want to like check it, but it's completely empty, and then I'll holster it.
Pop the mag out, take a look.
Yeah, no,
check
that's
the
exactly like, and then just, but like I want to make a like kind of a big show about it. Mm-hmm. And like make sure that they are very aware that it is completely empty.
All right.
Hey, where's all my bullets? Just kidding.
No, I'm
he
not
says,
saying
"Have a great
anything.
night."
I'm just checking
Miss
it.
Twilight,
And
Miss Twilight, it's been a true pleasure serving you this evening. If you need anything more, please feel free to call me. And he hands you a business card. I am here at your convenience.
I will take the card.
And you exit, and that's it. That's the end of the experience. This little scene.
You think
Boo-boo!
will be able to be our friend?
I will look at once I'm outside and like I guess on my way back.
Mhm.
I will look at the card.
It says, in a classy print, a nice card. It says Hotel Tokyo. Underneath it says, why can't I think of the word?
Concierge?
Concierge/butler Suzuki. And a number beneath it, like a telephone number.
It's just the number one.
So
okay, cool.
That's it for the evening. For you, Bagarag, is there anything else you wanted to do with Karkalash and Fatima?
I guess I'll play the sitar because
Yes.
you definitely didn't give me that idea. I totally came up with it myself.
The only reason I asked was because there is a play instrument skill, and I just want you to roll on that.
Oh, fuck! Why didn't you say that? Why you gotta give me all this like preamble? Just like, hey, do a play instrument check. I've been like, you got it, boss.
Don't you have an instrument already? I thought you did.
I don't know. Do you consider?
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh, let's fucking go! I'm shredding.
Oh my god, what is What
fuck.
does shredding on a sitar sound like?
Have you seen any episodes of Courage the Cowardly Dog? I bring him up a lot.
Imagine like a really hyper resonant banjo with a lot of
Can it be Miserloo by Dick Dale?
sure. As long as like a sitar shredding just sounds like a really fast banjo with a lot of resonance.
So you play and you destroy the sitar, like just shred it. And
No!
you see, no, you don't actually destroy it. I mean, like figuratively, you destroy it. You're killing it. And you see the expression on Karkalash and Fatima's face of just like shock and wonder and awe. And I'm just gonna like to make a pun. It really strikes a chord in your heart.
It really resonates with them.
It really
No, with
resonates
you.
with you as a person. And I don't know, maybe there's a memory that we go back to of young Bagarag learning to play an instrument and the joy that it gives him. And maybe there's some other incident later on in his life where he was hurt or betrayed and that he decided to hang up his music playing. But that joy of that basic joy of playing music really wells up in your heart. And you a single thought arises in your brain as you're playing, and it feels great. So maybe I want to do this again. And in the same moment, you think about what was his name? Butterwood. Jerry Butterwood. What he said to you. He said he talked to you about forming a band to play at the new Forlorn Hope. And you're like, no, maybe.
Was he in between bags of synth coke when he said it?
He literally was. But you
was
But
going
you-
from one bag to another.
But you realize, like, oh, that might be a good idea. Maybe I can bring a band together.
Ooh, live music venue for the night market. That would definitely pull some people in.
And with that, you stop playing, and this kind of the complete thought happens in your head, and you see Fatima and Karkalash looking at you with a little bit of awe and amazement.
I'm gonna look very sheepish and surprised.
What happened there, my friend? That was truly amazing.
You pick up a couple things back at the station. I used to tool around with a couple different kind of stringed instruments when I was a little kid. Haven't done that in a long time. How confident are you in your playing skill, Fatima?
I only play a little. Do
you like it?
Yes, playing music is a wonderful thing. It makes people happy.
And we're getting a night market together. I'm already gonna try and secure a spot for your fabulous husband here. We might be able to get a little stage going too. Just saying.
Are you in a band? What is the name of your band?
I'm not in a band yet. I am on a roller derby team.
Oh, what is your name?
Oh, the Four Locos.
Ah,
So-
such a
somewhere
wonderful,
Twilight
beautiful name.
goes,
It just rolls. It rolls off the tongues. The Four Locos.
Yeah. Problem is, there are only 3 of us. How are you at rollerball?
You can just size. She's not the most athletic woman you've ever seen.
And then I go, just kidding. I want you in one piece.
you kid. You're funny. You're a funny man. Thank you.
That's in character.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with Karkalash and Fatima?
Give them my contact information.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm supposed to wait.
He says, "Thank you, Bagarag. Here for the road. Here, some more. My olive juice kibble for you. A special present for you.
Oh, I really couldn't. You bless me with this.
Please,
Thank
please,
you.
take it. Eat it in front of me.
If
I want to see the joy on your face from you eating my wonderful food."
Oh, I'm already so full from the last one. I will explode, and you don't want to see that. But I can... Whew, man, I can...
Really
Smell it.
smell that.
That's really olive and seaweed. Don't you worry. I'm gonna hold on to this precious gift. Thank you. And then I guess I will leave.
All right. Oh, the cyber goths are still outside, just raving hard.
I'm gonna walk through them like an asshole.
Hey, man.
Man.
Hey, man. Do you know what we're doing? Do you know who we are?
Yeah, fucking time wasters is what you people are.
Man, old people don't understand. He just continues raving. Got some glow sticks out now. The sun's going down. Glow sticks out.
Oh, that's fair.
All right, we're gonna skip to tomorrow, since we're running low on time. We're just gonna skip. We're just gonna do next session. We'll talk about if you want to do anything tomorrow. But we're gonna skip ahead to when the three of you / maybe also Twilight show up to True Glide Productions.
Oh, fuck. we still have-
Oh, I'll show up, but I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna play.
I mean, you say just recruit, or we'll see who comes from the recruitment posters, or grab one of my cousins.
Yeah, first come,
Yes.
first serve, right?
Oh,
I
we're
I
coming
do
all over the
have
place.
I do have one thing that I would like to when I meet up with Bagarag,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
let me know if you want me to make a perception check for this. Can I smell the kibble?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Give me a
can.
perception check. Give me a perception check.
I really don't think you need to.
Well, the question is, did Bagarag take the kibble with him?
Of course I did. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it, but I'm not leaving it in the man's home.
Because if
after
he
gave it to me as a
physically still
gift.
has it on him, then you can smell it. Like, no roll needed.
Yes, it is in one of my 1,000 pockets.
Okay. So I will make the comment of, what smells like olives? Now I am looking for a specific outcome here. We'll see if it plays out.
That would be me. You remember our crab juice friend?
Oh yeah, the guy with the good kibble.
Yeah, he's got even better kibble. It's olives and seaweed.
I mean, that sounds great.
Do you want it?
I'll take it.
Do you want it?
I'll take it.
Oh, fucking finally. Oh, here. Take this. Take it. Take it.
I take it.
Thank you.
That was the outcome I was looking for.
You now have the olive and seaweed flavored kibble.
Oh, I'll start munching on it right now. And I will
Not here.
enjoy it.
Not here.
All right, so the four of you are heading into True Glide Productions.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are.
I'm assuming you guys go early, like when the sun's still up, because the match is at nighttime, but you need to get there and get prepared. So when you go in the front door, you see the True Glide people, Dick Slippery and his 3 teammates. Behind, they're practicing
Okay.
the roller rink. They're going around.
What was the roll they had to make to recognize Dick Slippery? Because I don't think I had to make it because I wasn't there.
Oh yes. I don't remember. Give me. Was it Streetwise? I think it was Streetwise.
Okay, the smell's dissipated. I've gotten used to it.
Yeah, I guess that might be the only one I can think of.
Yeah.
Unless it's part of a general education that you would have
Oh.
that knowledge.
Or local expert, but like internet local expert.
I mean, like that.
Yeah, it makes sense for you, doesn't it?
Yeah. So how does local expert work? Because that sounds like it would be specific to like specific boroughs, right?
Yeah. Give me a local expert with a +2 for the internet.
Okay. So that's an 8 on the dice,
Oh yeah.
and 9, so 17, 19.
Whew, yeah. You know who Dick Slippery is. I mean, you might not be I don't know if you enjoy watching his work, but you definitely know who that individual is. And you know what True Glide Productions is.
I can respect the hustle. I don't have to. I don't have to enjoy the medium in which he operates, but I can
You'll
respect the
recognize
hustle.
real.
So when I imagine this actual building, I imagine like, think of an old school bowling alley, but instead of the bowling alley, it's the roller rink. So like around the roller rink, there's some seating. There's maybe like 2 arcade machines. There's a bar.
I mean, if I remember correctly, like, God, I used to go to a roller rink
Old.
when I was young. Yeah.
Old.
But as you enter in,
think they
there's
do have
there's
seating.
definitely like a little stage area, and like a bunch of tables and chairs in front of the stage. You see 2 figures sitting, looking at the stage. Is a figure like his back is towards you, so you can't see his face, but it's a small, like short man, like 5'2", something like that, and wearing a Japanese, rice paddy hat, but also wearing a Hawaiian shirt and like Hawaiian print board shorts and flip-flops.
That kind of guy.
And he's watching the stage, and up on the stage is your old friend, Lisa Valley Girl. And when you saw Lisa Valley Girl before, you saw her at her work, and she had like kind of like she had the trashy nurse outfit on, like what a basic woman today would wear as a nurse outfit for Halloween. You know what I mean?
The sexy nurse outfit. We get you.
Yes, the sexy nurse outfit. But here, she's wearing something completely different. She's got the long, flowing, knitted dress with like jeweled necklace, maybe a big brimmed hat with big dangly earrings, and her hair is flowing behind her. And you see her on the stage alone with a mic singing an absolutely beautiful song. And excuse me, guys, but I'm going to try to do this. You hear her sing this.
Okay.
You hear her say, "Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say, woman, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know." Absolutely beautiful. My rendition was not that good. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when you're playing. Stevie Nicks, the best. And that's what you see. I think we're going to leave it there for tonight. It's been a pleasure. Sorry, Mango and Mazer, we didn't have a whole lot of activity for you guys because you like just healed up for the whole day.
Yep.
But I think we got all the downtime stuff done except for any night market you want to do. So think about until next session, night market stuff you might want to buy, and also how you want to use your XP or your IP improvement points.
Yeah, I still gotta do that.
I will say that a lot of it probably isn't going to be doable for a little while. Like, it's going to cost 300 for me to increase my net running.
Mm-hmm.
The skills are going to be fairly expensive.
So you might just be saving.
Yeah, the way I was reading. Yeah, so the way I was reading that is that, like, because as we have, like that would be the cost if we started from 0, and since we start off at level 4, that we were already at, like, a certain level.
Right, so what it is...
So it's just, like, the incremental amount. So,
yeah.
for,
right. So
another roll, 60 points.
Yeah, so, like, for my roll ability, going from 4 to 5, I have to spend 300 IP in order to get.
And what are we at right now? We did 80 twice or something like that?
See, I thought those accumulated.
Yeah.
That, like, it's like the amount of XP. Well, XP.
No.
Improvement
So
points that's invested in it, and then like the cost is supposed to be the same across. That doesn't get like it's not an exponential thing.
Players can
page is this on?
spend their earned improvement points to better their character. To raise a skill or roll ability, they must spend a number of improvement points based on the skill or ability's next level / rank. Which this is listing what it would be on, for that. So at 4, to get to 5, it's 300 points. It's page 411. And so, like, your skills,
the higher
I have,
it costs more the higher you're up to go up 1 point.
Yeah, so like my my melee weapons skill is at where is it? Is at 5. So if I wanted to push that to 6, it is not a difficult skill, so it would cost me 120.
So, anyway, does that make sense to everyone? Think about that.
I mean, as I said, I already know what I want to do for this month of doing, at least for arguably 2 weeks now, and then at one point there will be a cyberware install. I guess I can look at the night markets. I've got enough cash. I could probably.
I've got cash, and I'm buying an underbarrel grenade launcher. Someone stop me.
Does it come with big safety? Because that's a mighty big gun.
It comes with a big boom.
That's not a safety.
Single action.
I want to see an orange tip on that thing at least.
And as always, what the hell is the name of this episode?
It feels like it has to be Point Identity, right?
I
That's
agree.
the funniest part.
Like it only happened because it involved all 4 of us across 2 episodes.
I'm about it. Let's do it.
And
Pourne
I think it's got to
identity.
be the what is it? Porne.
P-O-U-R-N.
Yeah, Porne.
Yeah,
to be legally distinct.
no, it should be. It should be exactly how it's spelled for Born Identity. So it was B-O-U-R.
So it would be P-O-U-R-N-E. P-O-U-R-N-E. I like that. That's
so
good. I like that.
P-O-U-R-N-E Identity. Yeah.
All right. Let's call it quits. Thank you, everyone.
Before we
Thanks,
call
any-
it completely quits, I just want Bagarag to say to Dick Slippery when they meet next, I have to get this out now. You guys really lost an opportunity here to name your team the Mighty Fucks. That's it.
This rollerball game may in fact be the horniest game of all time.
I have been sitting on this for since last sesh. So I needed to get it out of my head before I forgot my middle name or something.
Oh my god.
Fuck!
The mighty fucks. Okay.
Yeah.
What one better? The Mighty Cucks?
Well,
That's the crowd. Because they got to
Okay.
Instead of the cuck chair, it's the cuck box in the
So
in the
just
stadium.
to inform you guys, this whole like the whole pure full glide like porn side story, completely not in the book. I made all that up.
I imagine that would not
I
be
love
in
it.
the book.
Yeah, I
Is that supposed to stop us?
yeah. If anything, it makes it better.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Book is just
Until
there
next
for-
time, the porn identity is the name of the episode. Thanks for watching. Anyone still watching, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. And what's the movie we're watching? Existenz or
No.
The Running Man?
That
The
one.
Running Man.
We're doing that one.
All right.
I'm watching Existenz. Whatever. Bye.
Bye.